guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's Day collection. I have it right here, entire collection, but I do have a fun little giveaway at the end of the video. So if you want to find out what the giveaway is, then please go ahead and continue watching because you will not want to miss this. Okay, so I already went ahead and did my foundation and my brows. So like always, I'm going to start off with my Morphe primer base. This is an absolute must for me. So this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. It is the Valentine's Day edition. When you open it, it looks like this. Very, very beautiful and very Valentine's Day appropriate. Now, it does come with a mirror, which I think is fantastic, especially if you're going to be using this for traveling. It's very like skinny and sleek, which I also like. And this is what the outer packaging looks like of the box. I mean, I really love her packaging and I think this is so adorable, but I really wish that this design would be on the actual palette because I feel like it would make it look so freaking cute. Everybody lives for Kylie's packaging, but this is going to be thrown out in like 2 seconds. So I love it, but at the same time, like, I want this on the actual palette, girl. So as you guys can see, there are several different shades in here. I kind of want to dive into the color. Something about this pink and the purple shimmer is screaming my name. So first I'm going to go ahead and go in with Candy Heart. There's actually not that much fallout, and this is how bright my brush is right now. So I'm going to be taking that. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Okay, Kylie. I like how she has a good distribution between mattes and shimmers. I think that's very, very necessary, especially with a palette like this. I think I may do a little bit of kind of like a cut crease, so let's see how that goes. Add a little bit more pigment to that outer edge, but still keeping it light strokes. So you don't want to be extremely like intense or heavy-handed when you're applying this color because it is very pigmented and a very intense color. You just want to make sure that you give it the slightest touch because the slightest touch will add great color onto your lid. Okay, I see you, girl. Now I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit more. So I'm quickly going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and this flat brush by Sigma, and I'm going to be cutting the crease because I want to give it that very defined effect. And the brush that I'm using is the Sigma E58 cream color brush. I love this brush. It's from the Beauty Bird Sigma collection. I love it so much because it's so big and I feel like it covers so much space fast, so you literally cut the crease in like 1 second. And I like using Tarte Shape Tape because it dries down so fast, so I'm able to quickly get this lid color dried so that I can apply the next color. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and set this with a nice matte shade. This color right here called Princess. It's a little bit darker than what I like to use for a lid color, like that nice like cream white shade. It's a little bit darker, but I feel like it'll work fine. Yeah, it pretty much matches the color of concealer, which is technically my concealer color, but if it were a little bit lighter, that would be great. I would have loved to have seen her add a white shade instead of the shade that she added for Princess. So now I'm going to be taking my MAC 242 brush and we're going to be diving into the color Romance, purpley shade on right above the color that we first went in with right here, which is called Candy Heart. Okay, so this one, if you just tap it into the pan, it's not going to give you pigmentation, so you kind of have to like really dig your brush in there and like scratch that first layer off. I know a lot of people complained about the fact that they weren't the most pigmented shimmers. And I feel like you just kind of have to play with it. I also feel like a lot of times with palettes, you kind of have to break into them to get that really good pigmentation. Some palettes aren't like that. Some palettes are just naturally great. But I think this one you definitely have to go ahead and roughen it up. This color is so pretty and it works beautifully with that pink shade. Okay, so now I'm going to take things to the next level. I want to see if I can make this look more metallic, almost wet looking. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. I literally have like nothing left. go back in with a little bit of a damp brush. I feel like it does give it a little bit of a more metallic vibe. Nothing too intense, and it also doesn't like make the shadows get ruined. I know with some eyeshadows, as soon as you apply MAC Fix Plus, the shadow's like ruined. But this one is working well with it. It's giving it definitely a little bit more of a pop. And then I'm just gonna go back in with this pink that we used at the top. And I'm just gonna make sure I kind of diffuse. Okay, now we're gonna do something that is, I think, gonna take this look to the next level. I'm gonna be taking the same shade, Candy Heart, right here, and I'm gonna be doing a smoked out wing liner at the bottom. And for this, I'm just taking my Sigma E65 brush. It is so pigmented that it just glides perfectly over that shimmer. Okay guys, can we just talk about this? I am so obsessed. This is like everything and more than I could have ever imagined. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and finish off the eyes. We're going to go ahead and continue with the color Candy Heart, and we're going to be taking my Morphe M508, and we're going to be dragging that all the way through. We're also going to kind of be taking it in our waterline. I want to make sure I get it really tight under here because I don't want it to go ahead and get in my crease. You can see I got it super tight under the eye just so that it doesn't get into these fine lines because those fine lines can get yucky. Okay, and now I'm going to be taking this Morphe brush. This is the JH42, perfect for the brow bone highlight. And for this brow bone highlight, we are going to be using a nice shimmery color because the lightest brow bone highlight that we could use for matte is this color Princess, which we talked about, and I feel like it just wouldn't look good up there. So I'm going to use the color Heart Throb right here. Beautiful like white shimmer, and I think it'll look really good. Oh yeah, that's the one. That is the one. I'm just going to apply it right at the brow bone highlight. Oh my god, that is beautiful. It is so pigmented. And then I want to go ahead and do one more step for the eyes, and that is take that same color Heartthrob, and I'm going to be placing it right in our inner tear duct using this brush that fits perfectly in the inner tear duct. It's the JH39 brush. Do you see? It precisely fits there so good. I'm so excited about this eye. I'm obsessed with it. It is so beautiful. Yes. So that pretty much completes the eye portion of the video. And I have to say, I am so impressed with the colors that I used. I try to use a good diverse selection between like the more intense colors and then some shimmers and then some neutral colors. All the colors that I used, I was very impressed with. It was so pigmented right away. Like that fierceness was there, intensity was there. It's the perfect February palette. Like, can we just talk about this? I feel like these are very, very unique shades, and I also feel like it's very hard to formulate really good quality pinks and just really intense colors, and I think Kylie Cosmetics did a fantastic job of doing that. Okay, so now that we have completed the eye portion of this video, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the next section, which is the blush. The blush comes in the same packaging as the box for the palette. I also have a review on her blushes, bronzers, and highlighters, which you guys can go check out now. I will have it linked up here. So I was really excited to get my hands on this blush. This is in the color Crush, and it looks like this. It's more of like a pale pink. Hopefully this shows on me. I was expecting it to be a little tiny bit darker, but this is what it looks like. To be honest, I'm not really that impressed with this. I feel like this should be a little bit more bright because, let's be real, people that have darker skin than me will not be able to wear this, and that's just not cool. Or they should have had two shades, this shade and then a darker shade. And we're gonna be diving into this baby. So it does show. It's definitely like a pale pink, but I think it's not too bad. I feel like you can definitely see it. But I do have to say, because the eye is so intense, whenever I have really intense eyeshadow, I like to do more of a natural, subtle blush, because I don't want it to take away from the eye or look like too clownish. So, I mean, maybe that's why she went ahead and did this specific color, because she had so many brights in her eyeshadow palette, but still. But I do have to say, her formula, like, just the formula is great. So this is in the color Crush, and I think it goes really well with what we have going on with the eyes without taking away too much from it. But what I would say is, instead of getting this one, I would go ahead and check out her new blushes, and I'm sure you'll find a shade that you're obsessed with, because I feel like this one can be a hit or miss for a lot of people, and it's definitely lighter and more pale than I thought it was, but it's very buildable, which is a good thing. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do highlight, but I want it to be a little bit more on the experimental side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking 2 of the shimmery eyeshadows. I'm going to be going in with Heartthrob because I used it in my inner tear duct, in my brow bone highlight. It's definitely more of like that, like more of that like white gold shade. So I'm going to go ahead and match it with Kinda Classy, which is right here. More of that gold. I'm going to just mix the two very, very slightly. I'm using this Morphe M501. I'm gonna mix them so that they give me like the perfect happy medium. And we're just gonna go right here. This collection didn't come with a highlight, so I wanted to stick with the collection and just mix 2 shimmery shades that look like they would work for my complexion. I know with me, sometimes when I have a palette and I forget to bring blush or highlight, I just literally use the palette and find a shade that will work for blush or for highlight, and it ends up turning out really well. I've had to do that a few times. So I would always recommend trying that out. In case you forget your highlighter, you can always use your palette. And those shades together look like a dream. Do you see that? Very, very beautiful. A little bit more subtle than her highlighter formula. The highlighter formula is so intense, but this is definitely a good alternative in case you don't have a highlighter on hand with you. So like I mentioned, I mixed Kinda Classy and Heartthrob together, and it just created the perfect highlight for my complexion. Now, if you press a little too hard, the shimmers do have some fallout, so that's just something right there to note. So now we really put the palette away. I really used this and abused it today. Okay, so the next product that comes in the collection is the Glitter Eyes by Kylie Jenner. This is in the shade Roses Are Red. Packaging, adorable. Just sad that I have to throw it away. And she has launched several of these. They're very, very relatable to the Stila eye glitters, except I think these are a little bit more affordable. I want to say they're 18 bucks, but I will do the rundown of the prices once we get to the end. So this is what it looks like. Super beautiful. I definitely will be using this in the future, but let's go ahead and do a swatch. It has like reflexes of like silver in there. It's just super, super pretty. A beautiful pink. I don't know why this is called Roses Are Red when this is literally nowhere near red. It's a pink, clear as day. Can you guys see that? I feel like it is a little bit sheer, more sheer than the Stila ones, which I don't know. I feel like it has to be buildable. But sometimes with these eye glitters, I get very worried because when you build and build, it starts to just separate or it starts to irritate your eyes. So I don't know about this, but I will definitely be testing it out. Could have used it on my lid, but I really just wanted to play with the palette and see what that was about. I feel like for some reason these little eye glitters by Kylie don't do as well as the rest of the products, because I feel like people always want mainly the palettes and the lip products. So this is one of those that I like wasn't crazy about. I didn't need, I wasn't like fiending for it, but I wanted to purchase the whole collection, so of course this was going to be included. But the color's super cute and pretty, very, very girly and feminine, perfect for like a Valentine's Day soft look. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the lip products. Now this is where things get exciting. So I am actually going to be giving away 2 of the lip kits. I'm only going to keep 1 for myself. One of my big intentions of purchasing this collection was because I knew that I wanted to do a giveaway with the lip products. I feel like that's something that everybody loves. Everybody loves a good lipstick. So if you guys stick to the end, you guys will see the giveaway and see which ones I'm giving away, but I am gonna have to briefly just open the box so you guys can see each color. I'm not gonna be trying it on, of course, that's disgusting. I would never do that. These are brand new for you guys to play with for whoever does win. So they have 3 lip colors, and the packaging, I have to say, is really cute for these because I feel like it's very personalized. So if you wanted to, you could gift your best friends a lip kit, and it says Kylie, the Forever set, and then on the back it's to and from, like a Valentine's. This brings me back to like when I was in elementary school and we exchanged Valentine's Day cards. Ugh, the memories. But this is super cute, and this one is more of the nude color, and in here you get a liquid lipstick, a lip liner, and a lip gloss. I have tried her lip liners and her lipsticks. The liquid lipsticks, I'm a big fan of them. They're very nice. I have yet to try her lip gloss formula, so that will be very exciting. And the packaging for these is really, really cute. I feel like this one is actually super cute because when you're gifting these, like, it just, you don't even need like fancy wrapping paper or anything. You can just give it to them like this, like literally a Valentine. So I really like this concept. The next one is the Soulmate set. And the Soulmate set comes with the red, its matching lip liner, and then this beautiful reflective gloss. They all have some really, really pretty shimmer, so I'm really excited to see how that one does. And then the last one is the one that I'm going to be keeping for myself. It's called the Love set. So this one, when you open it up, you get super duper pink vibes. So I'm going to be putting the 2 that I'm going to be giving away in the box for now, and then we can go ahead and talk about giveaway entry. But that pretty much sums up the portion of the lips. Now we're going to be using the Soulmate set, which I'm keeping for myself, and I'm going to be applying this on my lips and showing you guys how the colors do. Okay, so I'm taking the Love set, which is the one that I'm keeping, and I'm going to be taking the products out. Oh, this is so freaking cute. I have to say, this packaging out of all of them is my favorite because it's so personal and so like gifting appropriate. So let's go ahead and start off with the lip liner. I do have some chapstick just to kind of like refresh and moisturize my lips. So this lip liner is in the color You Are a Gem, and we are going to be taking it and applying it all over these lips. I love how creamy these lip liners are. And I know something Kylie did, or something that she likes to do, is line her entire lip and then apply the liquid lipstick so that if she does eat and it comes off, the lip liner is still perfectly intact. I personally just like to line the outside of my lip and then go in with the liquid lipstick because I feel like sometimes it can really, really make my lips feel so dry. So I'd rather just do that. But this is a really, really good formula lip liner, super duper creamy, and it just feels amazing. So I would really highly suggest you checking out her lip liners if you're searching for a new lip liner that's very creamy and not so pencil-like the MAC one. And I'm going to be going in with the liquid lipstick if I can take it out. Okay, so this is the liquid lipstick. Love the packaging. And this one is called Wish You Were Here. I love the smell of these. It's like such a tasty smell. Okay, so that is definitely very, very much the same as the lip liner. Super creamy. Doesn't feel dry whatsoever. I'm obsessed with this color. It's so beautiful. And I have to say, as I was applying this, I was like, wow, Kylie has come a very long way with her formula. I remember her very, very first batch of Kylie lip kits that she launched. The formula was very, very drying. And I've just seen the progress, and that's what makes me happy when a brand is progressing and they're making their products better, their formulas better, and I feel like her liquid lipsticks formula is always on and poppin'. Like, This feels so hydrating and moisturizing. My lips feel like fluffy and like plump and just full of life. I'm able to go like that and it feels like I have nothing on. It also really helps to go ahead and moisturize your lips while you're applying all your makeup so that you're able to really hydrate them and prep them for a liquid lipstick. But this formula is so lightweight that it doesn't even feel like you have anything. So I really recommend it. This color in particular goes great with these pinks. So now we're gonna move on to the gloss, which I'm really excited about. And I have to say, these dry super fast, so it's great because you don't have to wait too long for you to apply the gloss. Okay, so this is the gloss, and this is in the color Sweet. And this is their high gloss. I'm so excited. It's like a very pretty, like, pink color. Okay, this is weird. So, when you go like this, when I opened it just now, I don't know if you guys can see that. When I opened it just now, it looks like there's like no product in there, like barely any product there. It looks like it starts right here. I feel like they don't really fill up their liquid lipsticks to the full. Do you guys see that? Maybe it was just me pushing the product up and being crazy, but it literally looks like it all comes down here, but we'll see, whatever. Okay, I just want to point that out in case you have the same issue and you're like, what the heck? This also has a very yummy scent. Oh yes. Do you see the difference with the gloss and no gloss? Wow. And it's moisturizing. It's not like sticky and tacky and nasty. It's almost as moisturizing as the Fenty Beauty ones. That is so pretty. It's crazy how much a look can change when you have a matte lip to when you have a glossy lip. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this look, guys. This look came out incredible. I'm living. Okay, and the last thing is the little Kylie card, which she always personalizes. She basically said, good choice, love these products you picked. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do, Kylie Jenner. So I think it's cool that they always try to make it as personal as possible, even though everybody receives the same copy and it probably gets thrown away by everybody. I throw all mine away, to be honest, but I think it's cute that they add like a little personal touch to each little package. Okay, so that wraps up the entire look. So now I want to go ahead and talk about the prices. So the bundle was $195, which is the one that I purchased because I wanted to try everything out. I also wanted to do the giveaway, which is why I really did that. And a lot of this is currently sold out, but I think she's restocking. So I will have all that information down below in the description box, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. And so then the sets, the trio sets, are $42. I think for $42, let's go ahead and do the math. 42 divided by 3 is $14 each. So you're really getting each one for a good price. $14 for a lip liner, $14 for a lipstick, and $14 for a gloss. That's really good. It's pretty much a drugstore price item if you think about it, because if you think of like MAC and stuff, it's around like $18 to like $25 for a high-end gloss. So I think that's pretty reasonably priced. $42 for the sets of lip products. Then you get the eyeshadow palette for $45, which I think is also pretty reasonable. A lot of eye palettes out there are between $40 and $50, and I personally think that this is really good formula palette, and it has some great color, and I think that it really allows you to play outside of your comfort zone and do some really cool looks during the month of February, and also like forever, because you have your nice neutrals in there, and then you have your pops of colors, which you can bring into the mix whenever you want. And then her blush is $18. So that's not bad at all. That's what her other blushes retail for, so that's a really reasonable price as well, in my opinion. Much cheaper than a lot of products sold at Sephora. And then the last item, which is the only item that's in stock, and like I mentioned, not my favorite, the eye glitter. The eye glitter is $20. Honestly, I don't think this is worth $20. I thought it was $18. I mean, this is what it looks like dry. Cute and all, but for me, and that's probably the reason why it's still in stock, because people agree with me. I really wish that it would have been awesome if she did a highlighter with this, because I feel like it would have sold super quick, or maybe something else, I don't know, something that would have been a little bit better and a little bit more attention grabbing. But I'm going to be giving away 2 of these sets. There's going to be 2 winners, so you guys have a good chance at winning. this little box came a little ratchet. It's not for me. That's just how it came packaged. So if you do get this little guy, I'm sorry. I didn't do it and I wish I could fix it, but I'm sorry. At least you get beautiful products inside. So I'm giving away the Soulmate set and the Forever set. One of these is nude and the other one is the red one. And like I said, definitely worth it. So I'm really excited about these. So all you have to do to enter is you have to, of course, be subscribed to my channel. I will make sure that when I do pick a winner, I check to see that they're subscribed. Also, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That's another thing you have to do to be eligible and entered into this giveaway. My Instagram will be right here. It is The Mexican Beauty. And then you also need to comment down below in the comment section answering two things. Just two little things. Okay, so first one is, how are you going into this Valentine's Day? Are you going single or booed up? So I want to know that. And then the last question is, where are you from? I love knowing where you guys are from. You guys can just tell me if you were from California. I'm from California. If you're from Maryland, I'm from Maryland. Or if you're from another country in the world, then go ahead and be like, hey, I'm from France. You know, just tell me where you're from. And lastly, I want you guys to either include your Instagram handle or your email so that I can directly contact you as soon as I pick the winners. So it's very short and sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and have all the details for this giveaway listed down below. And this giveaway is going to be lasting 1 week. So you have exactly 1 week to enter the giveaway. And then I will be choosing the winner. The date will be down below in the description box. And I will be contacting them directly. So if you're the winner, you will know because I will contact you. So yeah, it's pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. And then I will have these little babies on their way to you. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video and want to see more reviews, tutorials, more giveaways on my channel, thumbs it up. And also, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hi, welcome. What are you waiting for? Subscribe. Don't you want to be entered into this giveaway? I think you do. So go ahead and subscribe. Do it. Yep, you did it. Good. So that being said, I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.